Hi, I'm Jake Troughton, and today we're going to look at the development of the American dream since the birth of this country.
But of all the drugs under God's blue heaven, there is one that is my absolute favorite. See, enough of this shit'll make you invincible. Able to conquer the world and eviscerate your enemies. Oh! And I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this.
In the film Wolf of Wall Street, directed by Martin Scorsese, Jordan Belfort is an example of someone who has been blinded by their success and lost sight of the true American dream. His mindset is more focused on the current dream of materialism and a life of immoral thoughts and actions. The question is, when did America develop a new national ethos? To answer this question, we first have to define the original American dream. James Truslow Adams, who was an American historian and writer, first defined the American dream. He stated in his Epic of America, "The American dream is that dream of a land in which life should be better and richer and fuller for everyone, with opportunity for each according to ability or achievement." Another early American author, Hector St. John de Crevecoeur, writes in his Letters from an American Farmer, "He becomes an American by being received in the broad lap of our great alma mater. Here individuals of all nations are melted into a new race of men, whose labors and posterity will one day cause great changes in the world." Crevecoeur states that our labors will change the world. This quote embodies the original American dream that says if you work hard, you can achieve success. Today we'll be talking to F. Scott Fitzgerald to identify the switch from the original American dream to the modern version. In my book, Great Gatsby, I wrote, "But above the gray land and the spasms of bleak dust, which drift endlessly over it, you perceive, after a moment, the eyes of Dr. T.J. Ecclesburg. The eyes of Dr. T.J. Ecclesburg are blue and gigantic. Their retinas are 1 yard high. They look out of no face, but instead from a pair of enormous yellow spectacles which pass over a non-existent nose. Evidently, some wild wag of an oculist set them there to fatten his practice in the borough of Queens, and then sank down himself into eternal blindness, or forgot them and moved away. But his eyes, dimmed a little by many paintless days under sun and rain, brood on over the solemn dumping ground. Dr. T.J. Ecclesburg represents America during the Roaring Twenties. Just as we saw in Wolf of Wall Street, there is a bright light of success that blinds Dr. Ecclesburg. The economic success we saw in this era led America into a different philosophy. The reality of the American dream is that everyone takes it for granted. The American dream is freedom of opportunity and the ability to succeed. The illusions most Americans perceive are material items, whether that be the best cars, clothes, or the most social media followers. The reality is, everyone is blind to the dream and cannot see the opportunities that allowed them to succeed. Our next guest, Joseph Heller, will show us how our country's philosophy affected Americans in World War II. Here's an example in Catch-22 of the new American dream. "You see, Usarian, we're going to put you on Easy Street. We're going to promote you to major and even give you another medal. Captain Flume is already working on glowing press releases describing your valor over Ferrara, your deep and abiding loyalty to your outfit, and your consummate dedication to duty." Those phrases are all actual quotations, by the way. "We're going to glorify you and send you home a hero, recalled by the Pentagon for morale and public relations purposes. You'll live like a millionaire." Here we see Colonel Korn and Colonel Cathcart are obsessed with power. The two want to deceive the world into thinking Usarian is a hero, and the reality is they're greedy and will do just about anything to get into higher positions of power. The colonels do not want to work hard for these positions, or in other words, they don't want to achieve the original American dream.
Ringleader of a massive college admissions scam pleaded guilty to conspiracy and fraud charges. William Rixinger is accused of orchestrating a scheme that lasted nearly 10 years. Prosecutors say it's the biggest case of fraud that they have ever seen. Actress Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman are among dozens of wealthy parents accused of paying large sums to get their children into elite schools under false pretenses. The universities, which include Yale, Stanford, and the University
Lately,
of Southern...
the original American dream has been violated by scandals like these that happen almost every week. These parents are not giving their children a chance at hard work and instead are setting them up for a life of lies. My American Story is a tale of something that once was. Our country was founded on hard work. The earliest Americans didn't work every day, but they had to survive. We have become complacent as a nation with cheating the system for success, just like the college admissions scandal. We need to go back to our roots as a society. We need to follow the words of Crev Kaur and James Truslow Adams and let our labors change the world. Hard work pays off, and this country would not be here without it.